people, what's up? It's Abby and welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. Today we're doing a little bit of an IPSY unboxing, although it's a little bit of a twist because I may have already gotten into this and tried several of the products, so I can give you a bit more of a review of the products that I received in my first IPSY bag, more so than if I had initially opened it with my first reaction. This is more of like I used it for a month and I planned on making a video, so here we are. So this here is actually the April IPSY for me, but with the welcome bag. I was initially confused because for some reason in my mind, IPSY's like, oh, we're going to send you the welcome bag. I thought that meant, oh, we're going to send you 2 IPSYs for the price of 1 IPSY, which if you're curious, IPSYs are $12 a month. I think that includes shipping. Don't cite me, okay? But it is basically a monthly subscription service that sends you 5 deluxe sample items for you to try. And there's also different other subscriptions. It's quite a popular thing to unbox because it's quite regular and it's beauty, skincare, hair care, kind of the luxury experience. This is my welcome bag, and the only difference between my welcome bag and the April IPSY, which this is my April IPSY, is the fact that it just has this different bag, which is basically, as you can tell here, it says IPSY, and there's little makeup brushes, lipstick, eyelashes. Ooh, who pulled those off? How? Eyeshadow palette, lip gloss, or is that, would you consider? Yeah, that's a lip gloss. And all sorts of things on back and front. It is, if we consider my hand, I think I measured this out. I would probably say, why am I going with centimeters? I'd say about 14 centimeters. But that's where my brain was going. But it's not very big. I always thought on all the videos I've watched of people unboxing IPSYs that they'd be rather large. And in reality, they're not. So it's like a perfect little travel size bag that I would probably throw in my purse with feminine hygiene products, or maybe just the makeup to carry with me, or to use for maybe a cord bag in the future if I do travel again. So enough of me blabbering and blabbering and blabbering. Let's get into unboxing my IPSY, yes? And you could probably tell there's something poking out here, and this was actually, they give you like a normal shipping package, and this was outside the bag because obviously if you crammed a makeup brush in here, it's going to bend it and not be very nice. This is the Farrah Eye Contour Brush 635F, and let me check my little sheet. So I came prepared, okay, to talk about these products. So I went ahead and printed off each item that I had so that I can give you a little bit more detail. So it's not so vague and like, ooh, I like this, and that's all my commentary. It is actually, they give you the value for this one. It is $12 for that brush. So this is a $12 brush when you pay $12 for the bag if you bought it separately. And it's included in kind of the description of the item because I did not keep the little card that comes with the IPSY because I was like, maybe I won't make a video. And then I just tossed it. Actually, I think I initially gave it to my dog to chew. And anyway, so it is a full-size item, and sometimes they give you full-size item like brushes or other little doodads. I haven't experienced too much IPSY, so maybe I'll get more full-sized items in the future, like a full-size lipstick or something like that. But it is obviously a makeup brush. I mean, it could be a paintbrush, who knows? And it is Meet Your Eyeshadow's new BFF, lightweight, easy to use makeup brush, has fluffy bristles that are perfectly designed for blending and buffing. I can't read on demand. Your shadows like a pro, no streaks, no creases, just seamless color application. And it's vegan and cruelty free. So this brush is pretty awesome. This is probably the nicest brush I have in my collection. I don't wear makeup very often. Actually, when I signed up for IPSY, I was more like skincare, because I don't like to do very much because I've never been good at eyeshadow. I've always like, I don't know if it's just me, but when you put on makeup and you look at yourself and you're like, that's not me. And part of me wonders if that's because I do makeup so poorly that I don't recognize myself in the mirror and feel very uncomfortable, or if I just don't like the look of makeup. I can't figure it out. But I've used this brush with another product I've received in this month, and I love this thing because I have never been able to blend so well than with this brush. And it just makes me realize maybe it's the tools I'm using that make me look like a tramp. And instead of instead of my skill, I mean, it totally is my skill, but this has been very, very, it's like, have you ever felt like a bunny? Have you ever pet a bunny? This is like the texture, and it's vegan and cruelty free, which means it's artificial. It's not from an animal. So that's a perk too. Who likes, you know, but it's just so soft. I could like, you know, just, you know, this is my massage. This is my massage. So since I spoiled the next item with showing you my little cheat sheet, we have the Benefit 24-hour brow setter clear eyebrow gel. Here's like the little thing here. And what's funny is I was planning on buying this when the Ulta had like, they had another 21 Days of Beauty. They oftentimes will sell things 50% off over a period of 21 days. And usually that's where I pick up like skincare items that I like, or if I wanted to try a makeup item, because to me, I think makeup is often overpriced for what they actually produce it at. So there's a high profit margin in my opinion. And I wanted to try this because actually it's on my eyebrows right now. Because it's clear, and as I said, I don't usually wear makeup, so I don't want anything to add pigment. But on top of that, these are all my natural brows. I have just been graced with luscious eyebrows and a beautiful unibrow from time to time, as well as hairs from my moles, you know. But they're kind of wild, and they tend to need to be set down. You know, I've always wanted to do my brows, but I never add pigment, because whenever I add pigment to my already thick brow, it's very strange for me to look at myself. So that's one thing. So the clear kind of setting, you know, you can kind of see that it's in there a little bit, but it looks nice. You know, it kind of makes it all, it's like slicking your hair back, except it's my eyebrow hair. And I like that. So let me see if the cheat sheet has any details. So this is obviously a deluxe sample size and a brow gel, and it says it's 24 hours of water resistant definite hold. I'm not too sure. It has gotten like a little flaky later in the day, so maybe it's just me applying it, or maybe it is that way. So the next item in my IPSY is Shades by Sean, San Francisco, California, in the shades Pinot. I am stupid at reading things aloud sometimes, and taffy. And it's basically an eyeshadow palette. And as I said, I don't usually wear eyeshadow palettes, okay? And so buying a big eyeshadow palette has never been ideal for me, but because on IPSY you customize it and you put in your skin color and you put in your eye color and you put in your hair color, I think just the algorithm has been able to pick out the best colors for my face, because I love this eyeshadow. I wore it for my graduation recently, and I'm addicted to this thing, and it blends so smoothly, and it's domestic. So I love, you know, doing a lot of purchasing from domestic companies in the US. I find it to be very fun, and, you know, supporting your fellow, but it goes for any country. I mean, I want something local. And it is just so pigmented, but yet at the same time, it doesn't cause me to look at myself in the mirror and be confused. It suits me, it makes my eyes pop, and it really, really suits my blue eyes. And it's crazy. And my mom, okay, I got her to buy an IPSY because of this eyeshadow. Because she loved how it looked on me, and then I gave it to her because she wears makeup every day, and she was like, this doesn't look the same with me, because my mom has brown eyes, olive skin, dark brown hair. Don't understand how I ended up as a fair, freckled face, wannabe blonde, dark. I have light brown hair, but I am several tones lighter than her, and I am just, she's skinny, I'm kind of curvy, and it's just, I don't even understand how I came out of the womb. But in any case, she was so upset because she loved how this eyeshadow looked on me. And then she couldn't wear it, and it didn't look right because the colors didn't suit her eyes at all. And I was like, oh, you know, here comes me. I have my own eyeshadow shade that I love. And it made her buy her own IPSY because she just was so obsessed with how I was able to get all these different products and how affordable it was and how she could try things. And it's catered towards your eye color because we're not makeup professionals. I didn't go to makeup school. And the fact that it has a bit of an algorithm to pick out colors that suit me is a lot easier than me trying to go to a store and ask an associate at like Ulta or Sephora, hey, can you help me pick out an eyeshadow? Because a lot of times they aren't experts either. So the next item we have here in my IPSY is the Neogen dermatology. It's not dermatology, it's dermalology. Dermalology. Neogen dermalology. I can't. I'm sorry, it doesn't have tology in it. It's just dermalology. See. Can you see that? Dermalology. What? Okay. It's the probiotic youth repair cream. Anti-wrinkle and early age, dermatologist tested. This is probably the only product that I'm kind of, I give it like a half a point, and I'd probably also give the brow gel more like 0.75 of a point if we're doing like out of a 1-point scale, because it feels great. I have it on right now. I tried doing some B-roll before this video and tried it on my skin, and it's just not sticky, and it's cool and it's relaxing. But the biggest problem is it stinks. I don't know how, the whole fragrance and skincare is something that's like controversial. Like, I do enjoy fragrance in skincare, like cleansing gels, don't mind that. And if it's very soft, I don't mind that, but I don't know. I've been leaning against using fragrance and things like moisturizers, and I love the consistency of this moisturizer, and I love how my skin feels afterwards, but it smells like this citrus florally, and it's so strong, and it just ruins it. And fragrance is considered an irritant to the skin. So even though this is this, you know, beautiful youth repair cream, feels great. I mean, if I use it in the long term, it probably would help. And I just love how I love how my skin feels, but the fragrance is something you can't really get over. Now it does fade, but, oh, I squirted it out on the floor. It's just too much. And that's the only downside. So this gets like a half a point in the review, but it is something that I would have picked if I was catering my own IPSY. I wanted a less skincare items. A moisturizer is definitely something that I would have picked, just so that I could try different things. But why do they put so much fragrance in moisturizers? Like, I don't get it. And so the last item here is something that I also love, and it is the Glam Glow Bright Eyes. I don't even know, can you see that? Okay, it's a 3-gram eye cream, and I've used it for a period of a month. I use it like almost every day, and it's about halfway gone. That lasted a while, and it's still lasting. So for 3 grams, wow. But this is an eye cream, obviously, tiny little thing, and it doesn't have a fragrance, which is a plus, and it is so creamy and smooth. And it feels so nice. I'm not crazy about eye creams because they are kind of like moisturizers that are just a little excessive. So it has to be really, really nice for me to use it on a regular basis. And I think this would be something that I would reuse on a regular basis. Now, would I go out of my way to buy it again? Probably not right now, but it's great. I had the CeraVe eye cream that's kind of like a popular one, and that one just doesn't really do it for me. It's kind of basic, but I do really enjoy like the luxury feeling of this and the creaminess, and so it's so nice. And it's supposedly, so looking at my cheat sheet, it is anti-fatigue, to wake up your complexion, and I agree. I get really puffy eyes in the morning and in the evening, and so it really kind of calms down. It's cooling and relaxing for my puffy eyes. And then there's hyaluronic acid. No, some people don't like that. I like it. And it creates a dewy plumping effect, and I think I agree with that. I don't really have a lot of dark circles. I put it on today. I usually have bad allergies. That could just be the ring light though. I don't know. I'm new to the ring light thing. And there's caffeine in it. And it's very nice. I think it makes me look really awake. Again, this now I'm falling into the category. It's nice, you know, but that's my thing. I like it. So it also has collagen boosting peptides to help smooth out crow's feet. Do I have any? And fine lines. But I don't really think I have that yet. Who knows? But love it. And then my IPSY was really a hit. So let's kind of like put things on a scale. Each item is a point. And we'll do like, I could say each item's a point. I want to do that at a scale of 5, but I like the bag. So that doesn't get a point. It's just an extra thing, because I guess this is not really what you're paying for. You're paying more for the items than you're paying for the bag. It's like an accessory, I guess. So, like the bag, we're gonna do the brow thing. I would say 0.75, but I'm just gonna round up to 1. I was gonna buy it anyway, and I didn't have to buy it, and I'm not in love with it, but it is something that I would have picked to try, and I liked it. But would I buy it again? No. Okay, going in there. Eye cream, I love it. Would I buy it again right now? No, but in the future, maybe. Depends on what else I try. I might find a lot of things. That's maybe the problem, is I will try so many things that I fall in love with. But I will finish this off and enjoy every drop of this eye cream. Boop. And then I have the Farrah makeup brush. I'm sorry, I'm swinging around. I love this thing. I will never get rid of this thing. I really want my eye brushes now. So I'm gonna have to change my like settings on my IPSY to be like eye brushes, eye brushes, eye brushes. And the shades by Sean, most favorite eyeshadow ever that I've tried so far. I'm super excited to maybe get more stuff like this. I did pick out another eyeshadow set in my IPSY for May, and I'm super excited because I think I'll love that too, since it's catered again towards my eye color, and now I have this nice makeup brush that I can use to blend it out. It's just gonna be great. It's gonna be great, you know? And then we have our which everything else that I pointed out gets a point. I forgot to do the points. I don't know, my brain. I'm gonna give this a half a point because I would have picked it out to try it. I love how it feels on the skin, but smells horrible. And so that brings us to a 4.5, or if we were gonna move the brow setter to like 0.75, 4.25 out of 5. I think that's pretty fair. I'm really excited for my May IPSY. I did sneak a peek because they tell you what it is. And maybe that's not like a good sport, but I am bad about surprises. And I'm excited for that one too, and share that one with you guys. In any case, that's it for this video. If you'd like to see another IPSY unboxing in the future, leave a like. If you hated this video and you never want to see it, leave a dislike. Just kind of a question to get the comments going. What is your favorite color? And let me know, what is your favorite color? Mine is purple, although lately I've been leaning into blue, and I oftentimes like red too, and I'm just non-committal with color, but we're gonna go with purple for me. What is your favorite color? Anyways, see you guys next time. Bye.